Welcome to the FailPod. Yeah, it's my game. Random talk about everything, cause Madnik is the name. We got too much vodka for Boris to claim. Boris Odka is immortal, he is made out of flame. So stick around, guys, and listen to this crap. The FailPod is much better, I know I can't rap.
The FailPod. The FailPod.
Nobody's talking now.
That's good. They're making policemen over there in Russia, I assume then.
Yeah. Every second, guys, that you let the conversation be silent, the policeman in Russia is born. They actually have a 5 minute of silence all over Russia every day.
It's like the New World type of Nazis, but except with Russian policemen.
Yep. I'm not joking, man. The Reds are about to, take over the world. It's like Putin. No, I'm not joking. It's like Putin meeting up with Stalin. He was like, "So, Stalin, what are we doing tonight?" And Stalin was like, "Well, Putin, what we doing every night? Try to take over the world."
What is this? That's so true in so many ways.
It's big in the brain.
Yeah, but it's so true though. At least you guys have like the best animal ever. You guys have the polar bear, and not the polar bear, the bear. That's the best like scary animal. Nobody fights a bear.
Actually, I think the Siberian tigress is like the most rarest one today. It's actually an extinct species, if I'm not mistaken.
Sounds dangerous.
Yeah, I wouldn't get close to it. That's for sure. And it does not leave you alone if you play dead. It just makes sure that you are dead. Verifies the.
Stupid.
Yeah, it verifies the kill. Free lunch.
It's like, oh, that's the way I like it. I love it when my lunch doesn't move.
Yeah, exactly. It might play with you. Usually they play with their food. So you better wear protection, as they say.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Although I'm not sure which protection you need against a cyber tiger. So
I am a saber tooth. I am going to give you AIDS.
You could just get up and say, "Power Rangers, transform!" and try to run like a Megazord or something. But I'm not sure if it will work out. So, don't try this at home. Your own safe being. Is there a saying like that? Safe being, self-preservation.
Yes, for your own safe being. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. You and your pronunciations or.
Oh, your pronunciation is really good. How long have you been speaking English for?
10 years.
Well,
fluent 10 years, but I've been studying it for 18 years now. It started the first time.
Yeah, your English is very good. It's actually extremely fluent. It's like you were born and raised over here in America.
In America. I was raised and born in America. But then I decided to go to Russia. And in Russia, we decided to speak in English, fluent, And in Italy, we decided to become some, the British kind of type, and we drank some tea with some cookies, and we ordered some sugar, and, sorry. I'll shut up.
Nah, it's alright. You don't have to shut up. You're actually pretty cool. I think anybody in this conversation, I think I'm pretty boring right now in the conversation.
I'm boring. I'm not talking. Yeah.
You sound like you're from London or something.
It is.
From Manchester.
Manchester, the northern part of the UK.
Yeah.
Did you ever meet Nathan Hale?
Huh?
Did you ever meet Nathan Hale?
Nathan Hale. He inhaled all the drugs in Manchester, man.
Oh, jeez.
Who is that guy? I don't know.
Oh, man, that was good.
I have no clue who Nathan Hale is.
he saved the world by inhaling.
By the help of the drugs. He cleared Britain from the drug problem.
Oh man. They should make a video game on that. You just get to play as Nathan Hale and you get to inhale all the drugs that come at your way. You just face like a bunch of like drugs and you just inhale them.
So he's just like Boris Odka, who drank all the vodka in Russia.
It's like, what happened to all the vodka?
Boris drank it.
No, Boris, why?
My name is Boris Odka, and this is my vodka.
It's like, I can swallow 3 gallons per glass cup.
No, it's one bottle of vodka is $10. A full box, $100. Boris Odka in Russia, priceless.
Who touched my vodka? It's like, was it you, puny man?
Wow, can you imagine him going to Mexico? I mean, they don't serve vodka there, do they? It's mostly beers and tequila, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Where is my vodka? Amigo, ¿cómo estás?
A Russian man inside Mexico. Now that's just funny.
Yeah. You know, charging in with the Russian flag. For Mother Russia!
All of a sudden, it's like all the Russians are like running in, and then all of a sudden the Mexicans are like Madre de Dios.
Yeah. Wow, can you imagine like the Russian invading Mexico? I mean, Mexico has a hard time as it is in the U.S. Now the Russian comes. Freaking hell! Oh.
Then all of a sudden the Russians start making concentration camps for the Mexicans.
Oh man, they're gonna force them drink vodka, man. No more tequila for you, and no more beer for you. From now on, only vodka. 40% absolute. Well, absolute is not actually Russian vodka, but there's a Russian standard.
They start making human experiments on the Mexicans of how much vodka they could withstand, or if they can make a person that can breathe vodka.
Wow.
It's like, you know, like type of fish thing, but except of them swimming underwater, they would swim under vodka.
Yeah.
Or if vodka can provoke hair loss or something, and they start making these ridiculous experiments on Mexicans with vodka.
Holy crap. I don't dare to imagine that. Sorry. I restrain myself right now.
Well, the Russians could actually take over the whole place. I mean, what's it called? The Mexico's just full of a bunch of midgets and fat people.
Well, they can call New Mexico New Moscow. New Moscow, yeah. And they will change Mexico to Sibir version 2.0.
And then
This
Mexico...
version completely failed because it's too hot here. There is no snow. There's no snow, guys. No ice, no nothing here. What the hell?
All of a sudden, the major death of some of the Russians there is probably heat stroke because they're wearing their winter coats up in the desert.
I mean, the thing that defeated Napoleon and Hitler when they invaded Russia was the freezing cold, right? And that's probably what will defeat the Russians if they invade Mexico. They're just like, give me vodka.
It's like all of a sudden they're just walking back, they're like trying to go back to base, and everybody's dying one by one. The guy, just before he dies, he grabs the lieutenant and says, "Make sure the vodka is okay."
Yeah. It's like, my last bottle is in my left shoe. Take care of it.
He's like, Lieutenant, tell my wife to hide the vodka. It's like, sir, don't you even care about your children? Tell my children, dude, there's vodka in their toy pens too.
Oh man. Tell my wife I never cheated her. Well, once with the vodka bottle, but that was only once. Nara is still here. Nara, breathe heavily, please. Thank you.
It's the pedophile. Run!
You will not touch my vodka.
I am the vodka pedophile. I've come to rape your vodkas.
Wow, that is scary as hell.
It's like all of a sudden the
Just
pedophile goes in.
imagine, did you used to watch Oz?
Oz?
Yeah, by HBO.
Never finished it.
Okay, well, you know the concept of Oz, right? Like
Yeah.
the nastiest criminals ever.
Yeah.
So imagine just like a big, huge, like 2 meters high, 1 meter wide, like giant of a man walks in, all tattoos, looks nasty, whatever. Just walks into that freaking prison, like everyone's just like, who the hell is that? And when they have that social gathering, whatever, and people start asking, and he's like, my name is Boris Odka. Boris Odka, wow, I think I heard of you. Weren't you the guy that killed 5,000 people on that island? No. Oh, okay, but you probably raped those 500 ladies in that city. No. What did you do? How did you end up here? You had to find some bottles of vodka. I only drank them. That's not fair. He starts crying about it. They put me in prison because there is no vodka in Sibir anymore. I drank it all.
Oh man. Could you just imagine, like, a guy walks in, right, and he says that, I am the pedophile, I've come here to rape your family, and then the guy's like, I don't care about family. Then all of a sudden it's like, and I rape vodka, and then all of a sudden he starts crying, saying, no, not the vodka.
all of the sudden, just like, well, the wife and the kids are over there. Just give me 5 seconds to gather all my bottles and get out, okay? or he's just like, I'm here to rape your wife and your kids, and he's like, and your vodka, and he just pulls a shotgun. Oh no, you're not. You left that bottle alone.
It's like all of a sudden when it's the moment of escaping from the place, it's like, all right, we have the perfect chance to escape, and then all of a sudden it's like, okay, honey, untie us right now, and then he's like, oh, I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to the vodka. All of a sudden he takes like all the bottles of vodka and puts them on his coat, and then runs out of the building.
Or he asks his wife, where is the keys to the kitchen? Kitchen? What do you mean? Well, I have something there. I'll be right back. Just give me the keys, okay? Okay, Boris, hurry back. Don't worry. You can trust Boris Odka.
3 years later, they're still in the same place, and it's like, do you think he ditched
They're chewing
us?
the freaking ropes as food, man. I'm on my last string.
It's like and then all of a sudden he becomes like the vodka superhero. He's like the vodka Avenger. Whenever there's vodka in trouble, he's like,
He's a
my
vodka-
vodka senses are tingling.
Oh man, it's like that joke. Freaking hell. Some Russian fished up a golden fish, right? And the golden fish is like, well, I'm gonna grant you one wish, just release me. And he's like, okay, deal. Make me peace vodka from now on. No problem. Pling, magic, and it released the fish. So the fish comes back home. The fish comes back what? The Russian comes back home, grabs a glass, like fill it up, vodka, drinks, So it's been going on for like a few weeks now, and one day he got completely smashed, right? Like drunk as I don't know what. And his wife is like, "Come on, pour me something as well. I want to drink." And he's like, "No, honey, today you drink from the bottle."
Oh man. What happens if vodka became a currency?
Wow. I wish Boris Odka won't come.
I trade you 3 vodkas for that 1 vodka.
Oh man. I will
Like-
give you 500 personnel here that are tied in my back garage if you give me 1 bottle of vodka. Deal or no deal? Decide now!
Oh man.
People start kidnapping people for bottles of vodka, man. Freaking hell. Can you imagine Hitman, like Agent 47? I don't know if you played it, but
Yeah, I
can you
played.
imagine him? Like, Diana calls him. Hello, 47. Good to hear from you again. Well, today we need you to kill that guy, and it will be 10,000 bottles of vodka. And he's like, it's like, no problem, Diana. I'm on my way.
Or pretty much like what's it called, like Fallout New Vegas. How do we know if all those bottle caps are not vodka caps?
They are freaking are.
It's
Oh,
like
man.
it's like the currency became vodka bottle caps.
Can you imagine like the richest person in Fallout universe is Boris Odka? he just swims in bottle caps. I mean, those Coca-Cola bottles, they do look weird, man. They do look weird. Freaking hell.
Oh man. Now that would just be funny, only because the fact that you're playing in Fallout New Vegas, then to just find out that the richest man in the whole game, like, you know, like what happens if Fallout had like that whole online scoreboard attachment to it? What happens if on top of the world scoreboard for the richest person is probably Bolis with
Boris
vodka?
Odka. You know, it's like it's like 9 digits score, right? And everything's 9. Boris is there at the top. Second place is 10. You know, he could reach only 10 bottle caps.
Then all of a sudden, it's like when you get to meet him, he's just like, I've made everything out of vodka. I even made vodkaception. I put a vodka inside of a vodka. Did you do that? I don't think so.
Actually, we're having this conversation inside of a vodka bottle. Which is inside of a vodka bottle. You want me to prove it? Here, I'll prove it. You see this vodka bottle? I will spin it. And it starts to spin like, you know, and spins endlessly. You see? We're inside vodka bottle.
It's like whole universe inside vodka bottle.
Yes.
Like, watch this. Watch it. I shake. Provoke earthquake. No? And then all of a sudden he shakes the vodka bottle. He provokes like the explosion in
And
Megaton.
the volcanoes burst in like, you know, big explosion and vodka spreads all over the world.
Then all of a sudden a massive flood happens.
Yes, you remember that volcano exploded the Western Europe?
Yes.
There was a huge smoke screen. Imagine
Yeah.
it was like vodka bursting. Freaking hell. It would flood out the whole west coast like of Europe. I mean, forget about France, forget about Spain, I don't know, Finland, everyone was like, blah, 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 blah. You know, the Russian will invade, that's for sure.
What? Remember the explosion that you can provoke in Megaton in Fallout 3?
Yes.
What happens if he just shakes the vodka bottle and provokes that explosion? It's like, I got Megaton right in vodka bottle. Don't believe me? Watch this. He shakes the vodka bottle and makes the nuclear explosion in Megaton.
Oh man, that was pretty awesome.
Oh, jeez.
By the way, about the megaton, I'm changing the subject a little bit. About the megaton, you know that girl that sends you to complete this survival guide thingy?
Ah, she's annoying. You know I lied to her, right? I used my speaking skills to lie to her all the time.
Oh, really? Well, I actually went and did those missions just because, I was bored. But
You actually
you know,
traveled all the way to the minefield.
exactly. No, the only reason why I traveled to the minefield because there's a sniper at the end of the minefield and you can kill him and get the sniper rifle, which is pretty
Hmm.
awesome. And that's
The sniper rifle is cool. Like, the hunting rifle is actually very good too.
I hate the freaking hunt rifle. My favorite weapon in Fallout is the sniper rifle and the Asian assault rifle. Not the Asian, the Chinese assault rifle. The Asian, yeah, Chinese, which is basically it's an AK-47, which is a Russian weapon made by Boris Odka after drinking too much vodka. Yes. Can you imagine who invented? I mean,
Who
you know
invented the
that
vodka?
no, not the vodka. You know that the AK-47 basically is the best assault rifle ever.
Well, yeah, it is.
I mean, it's partially made out of steel. Partially, it's mostly wooden steel, right? And
Yeah,
it
the
does
the
not
butt the
jam.
butt end.
It does not jam. No, even
Oh,
the
it does.
inside. It does even the inside.
That's actually very clever.
It does not jam. You can go with it inside water, get out of water, and you can fire it. You can go with it in the desert. Just does not jam. It's so rare that it will jam. It's just amazing.
Well, the only way it would jam is if you've used that AK-47 24/7, like you're like shooting bullets
You'll
while
melt
while.
freaking down, man. That's what happened.
Could you just imagine like you wasting like ammo of an AK-47 every single day? Like you're in your kitchen eating breakfast and you're just holding the trigger, just shooting out your window, going to the
There,
store to
there's
buy
only
some
one.
milk.
There's only one downside of an AK-47. It kicks like a mule. You cannot control it properly. Not from a long range anyway. It just spreads all over.
Well, that's the
Spray and
reason why.
spray.
That's the reason why the AK-47 you can never like aim down the sights. That's why people always hip fire the AK-47. I mean, it would be pretty funny if somebody tried to at least try to control the butt kick from that gun and they get hit in the face.
Mind officially blown.
He
Pick
finally
it up.
said something.
Pick it
Huzzah!
up, mate. Pick it
I'm
up, mate.
tired. It's 1:30 in the
Put it in a
morning.
basket. Pick it up. Put it in a basket. Glue it all over. Stick it.
Maybe he needs some vodka.
1 second, I'll call Boris. I actually have him on short dial. No. Is it short dial? Quick dial? I don't know what you call it. Whatever. You guys in your terms. I mean, I'm saying you guys in your terms. I'm talking in American English, so.
It's like, I don't know about you Americans, but us Russians, we have him on speed dial. He has his own little icon right on his cell phones.
Yeah, it just says V for vodka.
But I've also noticed that vodka is very useful. You can use it for Molotov cocktails.
Yep. Vodka is actually it's a good medicine as well.
Disinfectant or something.
That you can disinfect like open wounds and whatever. It also closes the wounds because it burns a little bit the live flesh, so it stops bleeding. So it's good for that. And if you got like trouble breathing, right, or problems with your chest, like with the airways or whatever, you can make it's called in Russia they used to call it compress. Like you take like a cloth thingy, right? Soak it in vodka and just put it on your chest, like tie it, whatever, and just go to sleep. Put the clothes on, whatever, and you go
Yeah.
to sleep, and the vodka just soaks in to your body, and it just opens the airways. Just
That's
brilliant.
ridiculous. Because like probably if you are still doing the mad pod on this, people are going to be learning the 99 uses for vodka bud.
Yes. Can you imagine some guy just like, Mom, where's the vodka bottle? The asthma guys, holy crap, they're gonna use that. If
Oh,
there's a
if
freaking
people with
asthma, Yeah, sorry.
People with asthma are watching your video right now.
I
They're
am
going to
not
attempt
taking any
this.
responsibility. If you have any claims, please send the mails or questions to borisvodka@vodka.com. Okay? Madnik does not claim any responsibilities about anything. Boris@vodka.com. That's your guy.
It's like we are not held responsible for any injuries, wounds, or any trauma that's caused in the making of your vodka use.
Yes. Holy crap. I can't say for a fact that if you hit someone with a bottle of vodka when filled on the head, it hurts. From personal experience, it hurts. Really hurts. Low chance that the vodka bottle break as well.
Vodka
I,
bottles made out of the real awesome material.
the freaking glass is drunk, man. They just don't break. You just goes like whoop, like a hula dancer or something. You can break it. It will hurt you, but you cannot break it.
It's like make sure not to
You
get
smash
into a
it on
bar
the
fight.
ground. I mean, unless you smash it on the ground where it just cannot escape anywhere. But well, I think we're gonna cut this MadPod here.